But which EPL clubs will regret its summer signings should the transfer end today?
United.
Yeah, why United?
United.
If you're going for United, why United? But he's getting frustrated. I don't know why you are choosing United.
Nzame my catcher was a Carrick Nobeko first. all the new coaches are Mabenya Carrick Nobeko first.
No. We are not talking about coaches who are going to be sacked. And yet they say why the Wufu say why the good business. We will talk about the coaches. The first one who will get the.
You said who regrets. You said which club will regret, right? So regret and they are sacking.
Anyways, so you think United? Why are you saying United? Santos.
I'm not excited about their signings. Santos, Tielemans, and then who?
I think
I can't even.
Yes, virtually that
get the players. Like those are the high profile signings so far, right? Within the middle of the pack.
Sure.
And obviously it is to address Casemiro leaving and then try and then see if they can be able to take more control of the middle of the pack, right? Because it looks like they keep on chopping and changing the personnel within the middle, except for Bruno Fernandes, right? So you have Bruno Fernandes, Kobbie Mainoo. I'm not sure what the politics. I think politics is kind of getting in the way of his career, and I'm sad about that for a very young, talented player. But at one point, his family members were demanding that he needs to play, and then all that. We heard stories when they went into the England camp and all that. So he's not really settled within the United squad for you to say that in a first 11 or in that squad we know where Kobbie is going to play in. So that's why they've brought in Santos and then.
But MM7 will be like a new signing to them because he's fit. MM7 is like a fresh Mason Mount 7. Mason Mount 7. So it's going to be a fresh signing for them. You have no idea. You have no idea why the United fans are happy with MM7. You see, this is go and check their preseason. Go and check their preseason matches. You see, it's like a fresh signing for them because it's going to be fit for them this season. MM7. MM7.
On the 38 matches, Otumibo 15 cry. I say, man, player of the season for United. Otumibo 15. So because that's always his problem. And the kind of injury that he gets to, it doesn't look like he's going to go. Especially now that he's growing, age catching up, and then all that. So I'm not excited. One thing that United have not sorted, and why I think that they are going to regret is that they've still not sorted out their forward line. Right. Instead of getting a player, they are telling the forward lines to go to the gym. So Benjamin Sesko. So Sesko has gone to do some bodybuilding. He was showing off his arms and then all that. Meanwhile, the goals won't mean shit. And that's what is lacking, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact that they had Bruno who got the most assists, he broke the record, and then all that. In terms of their forward line, both in Mbeumo, Sesko himself, and then Amad.
Yeah.
Right, they are not giving the numbers consistently enough for them to be able to challenge. So in this match, Mbeumo will come up, get some goals. The next match, he's very flat, and then maybe the next match, Amad will come. Sesko, we don't know whether he's a super sub or he can start and then be able to control game and then all that. So that's for me the reason why I'm thinking that United, it's like they don't have a plan of what is lacking, what they need, and who they want, right? So if I look at the middle, you are bringing in Santos, right? this is clearly a Chelsea project. They are happy to sell as long as you come to the door, right? It doesn't mean that he's the best prospect for the middle of the park, right? United should have been in the conversation for this Bruno Guimaraes that he's
exactly,
going to
exactly.
Arsenal.
I agree
because they need him.
Yes, I agree.
They need that kind of
they
profile,
have Telemans.
right?
They have Telemans. Telemans is not a bad player.
He's not a bad player, but we know that like
no, I think that Neo is talking about somebody who can control the middle of the park. Telemans is more of like an 8, half 10, half 8 player, but that 6, that 6'8", that 6'8" player is what they are lacking.
Not getting
Bruno Guimaraes is that player. I agree with you.
Yeah, he's not going to do that.
Sure.
Yeah, he's not going to do that job. So you have Bruno advancing forward. You have Telemans also just a bit behind him, maybe on the right. Who is that 6 that is going to control games? And mind you, last season they had a lot of leeway because they were not playing the Champions League. They were not playing in Europe.
Yeah.
So it was as if the squad was okay, right? But now they've qualified for the Champions League. So the games are going to come in thick and fast. And I don't think that they have the squad to be able to manage this kind of load. And that's why I think that they are the ones that are going to regret. Yeah. As for Chelsea, I don't want to talk about them because they are doing Minja Chelsea tomorrow. Okay, go for it.
But I have a question for Philip.
Who told you you're going to discuss Chelsea? Who told you you're going to discuss Chelsea today?
Who told you you're going to discuss Chelsea today? I have a question for Philip.
Yeah, we have a question for
me.
So
I can't answer the question. You said he said that we are answering who will regret the most.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
But before I answer that, I have a question for Philip.
Okay.
What is the target of Chelsea?
Oh, for me, I think that being in the top 4 will be the target. I don't see Chelsea winning the EPL. I must confess. There's a new manager in town, that is Alonso. He's not really gotten experience in terms of managing.
Slot won his first season. We don't want excuse.
But no, you out of my opinion. Now make catch on say, and in the first season going into this EPL season, yes, Wabobida, he's gotten experience in terms of as a player playing some. But say on managing club there. England won the only leader. So eventually this is a new season, a new environment whatsoever. But I'm not trying to make any excuses whatsoever. But I believe that for any Chelsea fan out there to ever think that Xabi Alonso would be able to win the Premier League this season, that person will be a joke. I mean, that person will be joking. I would tell that person probably he doesn't know football. But the point is that they are not going to play Europe. That might also work in favor of them. As Neo was saying that United are going to play in the Champions League, it's going to be very difficult for Manchester United. They need to augment their squad. For Chelsea, it's more or less like over 1 week, not 1 week, over 1 week, not one, because especially when the Champions League season comes to fall, and they have a huge squad there. They've brought on some experienced players and all that. So for me, Chelsea target this season will be the top 4. Oh, Jordan Henderson. And Welbeck. And I went to the new old man. Also, why? Went to the old man in town.
So who are you going to? You are not performing better than Arsenal, Man City. Who are you going to do better than? I want to know. Like I want and we'll put it on record.
Exactly.
The viewers will put it on record. I want to come and say, who are you going to do better than? That is my answer. I'm answering the question.
Yes, I believe
the questions.
I believe that Arsenal will be there. They've not changed anyone. I think that the same manager. They have the huge squad base to do the deal for this season. I don't want to see Arsenal falter. They are going to challenge for the Premier League once again. For Man City, there's a new manager. There's going to be that pressure on him. That is what I think. Stepping into that huge, boot of a certain Pep Guardiola.
There are lots of new managers, so that will neutralize itself.
Yes, but the only thing that will work for Maresca is that he's tasted the Premier League before as a manager with Chelsea. Into the end, manning
yet. So now you won't beat Man City.
Yes, and he's been around Man City as well. But stepping into that shoes of Pep Guardiola to challenge for the Premier League trophy, and an idea, culminating the fact that so Champions League.
So Arsenal 1, so Arsenal 1, 2.
I'm looking at probably maybe Man City. Liverpool, Chelsea would be able to go toe-to-toe with. Looking at what happened last season, They also have a new manager in Andoni Iraola. Yes, he's been a manager that personally I admire, but I don't think that Iraola would also want to see the Premier League being carried out. He's also going to play the Champions League. Another extra pressure on him. Because I feel putting the team together. So I'm looking at my top 4. Maybe United will be missing out. If Siciano, the airport, say Cosa, I'm seeing United missing out on the Champions League. But I'm seeing Arsenal.
What makes you think Chelsea will move from 8th to 4?
Sorry?
What makes you think what makes you think Chelsea will move from 8th to 4th?
Okay, fantastic question. This is what I'm looking at. I believe that experience now, Bluco, they've added into this Chelsea team, and simply because how many times have we talked about this experience? That Chelsea needs a lot of experience going forward, because last season that they've signed a lot of young players, and that young players alone wouldn't help you win the Premier League title. So bringing on board the likes of Henderson, so during the World Cup, what that is some of the players, the English players were talking about him, that even Jude Bellingham was speaking highly of him, that he's that kind of player who brings on board that good feeling
that he didn't play
in camp. No, I'm better make him he brings on board that good feeling. Oh, you see, a do crunch now. I was say EPL no. What partner say a do December 10 over now. And what we experience no. If you have one goal, that one goal, are you able to consolidate it, or you're going to defend it till the 90 minutes? That is where you need an experienced player to tell you that, Charlie, if you're doing the young canyon, we are trying to defend it with all our lives. So, the crunch moment, that is where you need experienced players. And I think that is a very good signing from Bluco. Signing on board, Welbeck and Jordan Henderson will be the trick for Chelsea this season. Trust me on this one.
Chelsea fans, if you are convinced by Phillips' failed attempt to convince you that
I am not convincing anybody.
You are not going to be the team that will regret their signing the most. I found a way to suggest to you by asking you questions and you couldn't convince us. So if the Chelsea fans are convinced, they should put it in the comment box that they are convinced that bringing Henderson and Welbeck and Lacroix and all those things. These are the players to cause a change. I think the answer is very clear. You cannot be bringing every time 10 players, 15 players and expect that. And none of them actually moves the needle.
But
none of them actually moves. I think my answer is very clear.
Yeah, maybe in the coming days we will look at coach in term. For Tottenham Hotspur, they seem to be doing a very good deal as well. A couple players on one side, and I think that Tottenham should also be in the fray. What do you think about that? In the top 4, do you see Tottenham in there? Thus far, what they've done in the transfers, finally on that one.
Yeah, they've done a lot of good work in the transfer.
Deserbi is been a
Premier League.
Yeah,
it's been a very good work. But the Premier League right now, the way the teams have become almost evenly pegged with each other, it will still be a tough task for them to break in back into the top 6.
Okay.
So what they want to do is that they now want to try and then climb up from being in the relegation zone into the upper half, maybe target an Europa. I don't think they will be able to break into the top 6, regardless of the signings that they've done. Yes, we are all happy about the signings. We are happy that they've brought a new coach, but the other teams have not also lowered their level in terms of who they are also signing or who they are letting go. So what it means is that it's still going to be difficult for them. You know that there's always going to be Emery in and around the top 6.
Yeah.
Arsenal is not going anywhere. Man City, just because they have a big squad, they'll be able to go over the line, right? Liverpool have still a good team, right? Just that the transition from Klopp's person to and Slot's own way of playing is what didn't really work, and then they suffered it. And then some bad decisions in the transfers when they just went for the big forwards and then not care about the middle and then the defense line. So they will still be in the mix. In as much as I'm not a super fan of Chelsea, I know that Alonso will bring some kind of stability into the Chelsea team. So they'll also be pushing.
Your preseason did you see Tosin against Juventus? Also, I have one thing against Arsenal. Go and sign the goalkeeper. You saw what Kepa was doing there. Arrizabalaga. I even forgot that guy still exists. The blunders he was making in the Arsenal game against Betis, I was like, bro.
You have to let him go. You have to let him go. Yeah, we need another backup goalkeeper. That's what I think. But preseason, I think they will come good. I think they will come good. I mean, the teams you are playing, they are what Xabi Alonso. They are all teams within Europe and then all that, and we know that you guys are not going to play Europe, so he's just using it to try and then firm up his ideas and then the team set up how they are going to play. But I think they will be in and around the top 6. So it's almost saying top 4 and top 6. So in and around the top 6. Would the 7th cry to be
in and around
improvement over 8?
It will be in and around.
Yeah, it's still in and around.
In the coming days, we'll also be looking at your top 4. We'll shape it up. You mentioned High Priest to top 4. We'll shape it up as well. Then I'll bring out my top 4 and our top 6 in and around top 6. How